Breaking news: thousands of older people across the UK could be missing out on a life-changing £4,300 a year, and it's money that's rightfully theirs. As winter draws near and temperatures begin to drop, the Department for Work and Pensions has issued a fresh warning urging pensioners to check if they're eligible for this significant financial support. With energy bills continuing to rise and the cost of living hitting hard, especially for those on fixed incomes, this unclaimed benefit could be the crucial help that keeps homes warm and cupboards stocked this winter. The benefit we're talking about is called pension credit, and shockingly, while around 1.4 million pensioners currently receive it, an estimated 700,000 eligible households are still missing out. That's a massive number of people who could be entitled to extra money, some without even knowing it. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is pension credit, and why are so many people unaware of it? Well, pension credit is a government support scheme specifically designed for older people who have reached the state pension age. It's essentially a top-up for individuals whose income falls below a certain threshold. What makes this benefit particularly helpful is that it's not just about a few extra pounds each week. It can add up to over £4,000 a year, and it can also unlock access to additional support like council tax reductions, free TV licenses, and help with heating bills. For many retirees, this could mean the difference between struggling and living with dignity. Pension credit is divided into two parts: guarantee credit and savings credit. Guarantee credit is the main element, offering a weekly income top-up to a minimum level set by the government. For the year 2025-26, the guaranteed minimum income is £227, 10p per week for single pensioners and £346, 60p per week for couples. If you're below this level, the DWP will top you up. It's as simple as that. It's also worth noting that if you receive certain disability-related benefits or are a carer, you may qualify for an even higher amount. This isn't some obscure benefit reserved for a few, it's a core part of the social safety net meant to protect older citizens. And yet, hundreds of thousands haven't claimed it. Then there's the savings credit part, which is a bit more specific and applies to those who reached state pension age before April 6, 2016. This part of the benefit rewards those who've made modest savings or have a private pension. It's meant to bridge the gap for people who did the right thing by saving for retirement but still aren't quite making ends meet. For individuals, this could mean an additional £17, 30p per week, and for couples, £19. 36 per week. Not a fortune, but definitely a welcome boost, especially when bills are piling up. However, to qualify, your income must be above a certain threshold: £198, 27p per week for singles and £314, 34p per week for couples, so it's a more targeted support. Still, many people fall within this range and don't realize it. Money Expert founder Martin Lewis has been vocal about the issue, saying pension credit is a hugely underclaimed benefit and urging everyone who's retired or who knows someone who is to check eligibility. He points out that the system can seem complex at first glance, which is probably why so many avoid applying. But here's the good news: you don't need to understand every detail to apply. Martin Lewis himself put it best: rather than trying to work out if you can get it, just get in touch online or by phone to see if you're eligible. It only takes a few minutes and can be worth thousands. The worst that can happen is they tell you you're not and you don't get in trouble for trying. That's an important message. This isn't like applying for a loan or asking for charity. This is a benefit you've already earned through years of paying into the system. The process to apply is straightforward and doesn't require a mountain of paperwork. You can apply online through the government's official website, or simply pick up the phone and call the Pension Credit Claim line. It's fast, it's free, and it's confidential. What's more, if you're successful in your claim, you may be able to backdate your payments by up to 3 months, meaning you could receive a lump sum to start with, money that could immediately help with bills, repairs, or essentials. And if you're already receiving pension credit, it's worth checking if you're getting the full amount you're entitled to, especially if your circumstances have changed recently. There's also a broader impact beyond the direct financial support. Claiming pension credit can be a gateway to additional benefits that can significantly improve quality of life. For example, those receiving pension credit may automatically qualify for free NHS dental treatment, cold weather payments, housing benefit, and even a free TV license if you're over 75. These benefits can stack up quickly, and together they represent a substantial package of support that too many are missing out on. And remember, if you have elderly parents, grandparents, neighbors, or friends, sharing this information could be one of the most helpful things you do for them this year. One of the major barriers seems to be a lack of awareness. Many older people don't realize they're eligible because they might have small savings, or they assume their pension is too high to qualify. But eligibility isn't just black and white. The system is designed to provide help even if you have some income or assets. That's why it's so important to check rather than assume you're not eligible. Even if you qualify for a small amount, any level of pension credit entitles you to those extra perks, like help with council tax and energy costs, which could add hundreds of pounds more in savings. And for those worried about the stigma of claiming a benefit, remember, this is not a handout. It's a rightful entitlement. You've worked hard your whole life, paid into the system, and this is the support that's there for you in retirement. It's there to ensure that no one has to choose between heating and eating during the coldest months of the year. Especially as we face the possibility of another tough winter ahead, making sure you're receiving every bit of help available is not just smart, it's essential. The government has also stated that they are working on raising awareness, but they can only do so much. Community support and word of mouth play a huge role. So if you're watching this video and you're not retired yet, but you have loved ones who are, take a moment to have that conversation. Help them check online or make the call together. It could be the start of a major improvement in their financial well-being. At the end of the day, we all want to live our later years with peace of mind, financial security, and a bit of comfort. Pension credit might not be a lottery win, but for many, it's the missing piece of the puzzle that can make retirement a little easier and a lot more manageable. £4,300 a year might not sound like a lot to some, but to others, it's the ability to stay warm, eat well, and live without constant financial stress. So don't wait. Whether it's for you or someone you care about, take a few minutes today to check what you might be missing. If you found this information helpful, and you care about helping people stay informed, please share this video with someone who needs to hear it. And for more updates on financial support, pension rights, and practical tips to make the most of your money, especially in tough times, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I've got plenty more useful content coming your way, and you won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching. For trusted, up-to-date info on UK pensions, benefits, and financial support, subscribe to UK Pension Hub. We're here to help you secure the benefits you deserve and navigate retirement with confidence. Don't miss out, hit subscribe and stay informed with us.